Welcome, my friends, to my Media Museum. My name is Will, and we made it to part 5 of my May 2024 estate sale finds. And we're starting off with one here that's not something I'm familiar with. Street of Memories. Kind of makes me think of Rainbow Street of Dreams, but I don't know the song Street of Memories by by Johnny Ray and Ray Conniff. No clue who they are. Columbia promotional record here, though, not for sale. Pretty cool DJ item. And the B-side of this one being a song called Build Your Love on a Strong Foundation. So, just thought I'd start this one off with this one because it's kind of interesting, and I like the Street of Memories idea. Hopefully that's where we're taking you, down the Street of Memories here, and we'll have a couple things to spark some memories for some of you out there. Little White Duck by Danny Kaye. Ken Darby singers. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. I don't think it's country and western. Not sure if it's novelty, but I do remember her recognize the name Danny Kaye, and A Little White Duck sounds interesting. I don't think it's a kid's record. And the B-side is just as interesting. The B-side's something that I really wanted to put onto The Thing, and I'm not thinking that that's got anything to do with Addams Family and Thing, but it might just be novelty themed. It may very well be. So anyways, for 50 cents, I definitely wanted to pick that one up and add it to the stacks, and definitely give that one a spin someday. Next up, we've got If I Could Hold You in My Arms by Kathy Linden. Some of these I picked up just because they were different labels, different distributors that I'd never seen or heard of. This one, obviously, being that my name is Will, I was a little curious about this Billy. Now, one of my all-time hated songs from the 70s when I was growing up was that, Billy, don't be a hero, don't make a fool of your life. Got so much teasing about that song that, But this one, I don't know at all, Billy. So, being that it's, got an association to my name, yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. I was in a buying mood that day. Had a little money in my pocket. And alright, so Won't You Be My Baby? Won't you please, won't you please, please won't you be my baby? Now, I don't know that song. I don't know the Kendall sisters. Kendall sisters. But again, Argo, that's kind of a cool, different distributor that I'm not real familiar with. Now, this one I couldn't read through like on that one previously in the last episode. Yeah, I have no idea what it says under that. Even the signature has faded. So whoever tagged this, they tagged it with some serious glue. But the pen didn't hold up for them. So anyways, not sure about that song, what the actual title is there. Next up, we got The Fifth Dimension, which I have heard of The Fifth Dimension. I think they did Age of Aquarius, didn't they? They definitely had some songs that you would know and recognize. And If I Could Reach You. Don't know it by the title, but if we threw it on, it might ring a bell. Sorry about that. Corny puns. But the B-side here is Tomorrow Belongs to the Children. Yeah, okie dokie. And here's an odd one. This was a really interesting one. I grabbed it for, just because it's something really different. KRB Records. Almost looks like it was stamped out on a typewriter, too. The Kansas Road Band. Glenn, Mike, and Ron. Back again. And it's interesting, it's even got the Kansas Road Band, P.O. Box 531, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. So clearly marked as side 1. Even got a nice little A there for us. So we know that this was the song that they were promoting, that they were sending around. And the B-side, Something About You. That's a Boston song in my book. But no idea what it is here. It doesn't have any songwriting credits just arrangements by the Grassroots and the Kansas Road Band. So, don't know. But this is a curiosity one. Living in Colorado, Kansas is just right next door. So, and my family has some history in Kansas. So another reason for me to waste a couple quarters on that one and pick it up. Next up, we got Brother Jack McDuff with the theme from the Electric Surfboard. Do 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 do. And on the B side of that one, Down Home Style. And as you can see, we've got some more of that bad quality control there. They couldn't even get the whole print out of the hole there. But yeah, Blue Note, that's kind of cool. That's one I haven't. And I'm not sure if that's actually a movie or something, or it's just the title of it, theme from Electric Surfboard, because that has no meaning to me. If it does to you, feel free to let us know in the comment section, either whether it's down below or over to the side now. YouTube's been flip-flopping back and forth on us on that one. Kind of throwing us off, especially when you've already got hundreds of videos saying, leave a comment down below. Now it's over on the side. So YouTube's just throwing monkey wrenches in there at us. But it's all good. Who cares? Comments are there somewhere, either down below or over to the side. And while you're at it, feel free to give me some thumbs up if you're enjoying these videos and you like my efforts here on the channel. It's encouraging to get those thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you stick around. So anyways, next up here, this one's interesting because it's a free educational promotional record not for sale. The theme from Romeo and Juliet. Now, I'm not positive if that's from the movie Romeo and Juliet or from a stage play. They're not being specific here. We don't really have a year, but it's just John Brimall at the piano. So, yeah, interesting. Charles Hanson, never heard of them. Educational music and books from Charles Hanson. So, the B-side is, look at that, theme from Romeo and Juliet. So, it does have a side too. It's 2 minutes 57 seconds timing, 2 minutes 30 seconds timing. So, what be the difference? I don't see a difference. I don't know what the difference is. But there's got to be some difference because the timings are a little bit off. So, that's one that we'd have to throw on the turntable and compare to see what we got there. Next up, we got the theme from Love Story. And I actually picked up Love Story on DVD like 2 or 3 months ago. I've never seen it. Not really my kind of movie. I'm not necessarily into, definitely not dramatic rom-coms. Rom-coms are fine if they're heavy on the com and not so much on the drama. But Love Story, it's just a movie I've heard of. Ryan O'Neal, I believe it is. And Ally McGraw, maybe. But anyways, it's a film I'm familiar with. And I picked it up for $1 or $2 at a garage sale or estate sale. And when I came across this, it's like I kind of had to pick it up. I couldn't hum it for you. I think it might be a tune that I would recognize, and maybe you would definitely be familiar with if we were to play it. But I think most people, at least near 40s and 50s in age, are going to be familiar with the movie Love Story. So I picked it up just because of that. And I do need to probably get it on the TV and give it a watching because it's considered a classic to some degree or another. The B-side of it being Phone Call to the Past. All right, one more theme song to go, and that would be Robin Hood. Now, this was from the 1950s TV show. It was on CBS, I guess, which I wouldn't have known that before getting a hold of this, but from the CBS TV show, Robin Hood. I do have the whole run of this. I think I picked it up at Cracker Barrel. They had it for $20 for the whole run of this series. I had actually had season 1 of it before that, and I gave it away to a coworker when I picked up the whole box set. But it's a good show. It's a fun show. It takes you back when TV was a little more simpler times. And the B-side of this one's got one of Louise's old stickers there. Now, Louise, she wasn't, I don't believe, the lady that I was having the estate sale. So I'm not sure. Maybe she went to a garage sale at Louise's place and picked up some vinyls at some point. You just never know. If I passed away and someone bought my collection and was going through it, you got all kinds of names and stuff written on all the ones that I've bought, boxes here and boxes there. So, anyways, Nelson Riddle doing Lisbon, Antigua. And Lisbon, Antigua on the B side of that. So I may not be pronouncing that right. I'm not sure that's even English. I don't think it is English. There again, if you know and you want to share, feel free. I definitely appreciate the feedback from any and all of you. And I do. I really do. It's nice to have some interaction. Now these, I've gotten to the ones that were sleeved. Now I paid $1 for these, and some of them I actually was only willing to swing that because they were really good old classic sleeves that I didn't remember having seen a whole bunch of times. But the old Capital logo there, and that was that one. That was Robin Hood was in this sleeve. Capital. And the sleeves matched up. She did have a jukebox there for sale. It was a nice jukebox. They said not working. That was kind of a big negative. A lot of people were looking at it and shaking their heads. When it's not working, you have no idea what it would take to get it working, how much money, how much effort. And jukebox take up a lot of space. I always wanted one, and I'd still love to have one, but I don't know where I'd put it if I got one. So anyways, I think we're going to wrap this one up here because I'm not going to finish this. I got just a little bit more to go. We're not going to quite finish it with 5 like I had planned. So there'll be a brief part 6 to wrap this one up. I hope you come back and join me for that. Have a wonderful day.